and the millions watching around the world. Let's get ready to rumble!
In the changing room, you know what I expect. Shake hands, best of luck to both. Here we go.
And possibly fresher Samuel Vargas. He himself predicts a knockout upset win. Khan closing in on a fight since Canelo Alvarez.
Best of him, so Amir Khan needs to concentrate.
Khan, who suffered early defeats himself. Greatest Prescott was which Phil the Greco never managed.
Yeah, Vargas has got a bit of an awkward defence. Nicely with this jab and boxing well behind that jab. Got backed up there and caught with the left hook. Vargas showing him that he means business.
A right hand though from Khan.
There's the reply.
And he shakes his head, Vargas. And that's what Vargas will be hoping for, just to catch him cleanly once. But easier said than done. For years, it will still be a super fight. But the white and black shorts of Khan and the camouflage of the Canadian. And here comes Amir Khan with a burst. And down goes Vargas. It's the only 20 seconds of the second round. And it's this hand speed again that Phil the Greco couldn't deal with. And now it looks like Samuel Vargas has all sorts of problems with jab, right hands, combinations. And Khan looking razor sharp again.
Well, if you switch up in front of Amir Khan, that blistering hand speed will catch you off guard. And Vargas really taking his time too much and not seeming too concerned about sitting in front of Khan, but that's dangerous.
Almost like a thumb in the eye there, the right eye of Khan from Vargas. Back to his boxing, the electricity that he brings into the ring, Khan, which still makes him compelling viewing. Nice uppercut.
Yeah, it's that injection of pace and pressure from Amir Khan, and you know the quality of punches and combination punches so fast. Yeah, it's nice to see Vargas not shying away, not too concerned about the knockdown. Seems to be okay here on his feet, but Amir Khan enjoying himself in there.
Good body shot went in. Vargas tries the uppercut. He just wants to land something, he says, that will clip the temple of Khan. Make him do one of those dances that he's seen over the years. But Khan so often finds a way.
Well, if Amir Khan catches his opponents early, we've seen it time and time again. He tries to overwhelm them with volume of punches, and the accuracy and the speed usually gets the job done. Vargas will be trying to get Khan past 5 rounds here at least.
This time mixing up the bursts of energy with some more patient boxing. I know trainer Joe Goosen would like Khan to go some rounds tonight, maybe to prepare him for that super fight with Brook or Pacquiao as blood comes from the nose of Vargas.
Well, I think Amir Khan's got another thing on his mind. He's just looking at sending out a statement. And he's certainly doing that so far. He's looking...
Vargas tries to work the body defence tight from Khan downstairs.
I don't like to see opponents and fighters looking at the referee and speaking to him much like Amir Khan is there. I mean, he's pushing down Vargas.
Oh, right hand from Vargas! And down goes Khan! And there is the problem for the British fight fans and for Amir Khan. That chin, that vulnerability, that drama, it's happened again. Still dangerous. So Khan gets the knockdown early in the second round. It seems to be all going his way, nice and controlled, and boom.
We've seen that there. Vargas landing flush with that right hand. Amir Khan has to be careful because Vargas will have one thing on his mind now. He'll be looking at timing a right hand as Khan backs him up.
And what on earth was here? Samuel Vargas promised he'd come, looking for the upset, looking for the dramatic knockout to propel himself onto the very exciting world welterweight stage with a right hand, and down goes Vargas. He says it was the back of the head. Terry O'Connor counts it, and it's the third count within what, 3 or 4 minutes, and
maybe he tried to make a bit of a meal of it, and he wasn't as hurt as he looked.
Good accuracy there from Khan. They are just must-see fights, aren't they? Anything that Amir Khan's involved in a ring.
Well, this is what we've been talking about all week. I mean, when Amir Khan's fighting, you kind of have to tune in because it can go either way. And unfortunately for Amir, when he gets hit on the chin, you know, he does go over. But he's full of self-belief and confidence, and he's got bags of ability. He's very talented.
Saying mentally, how do you bring a fighter back after what happened with Canelo Alvarez? Khan with a body shot. A defensive fragility, more than a chin problem.
I don't know. I think he was numb to the shots that evening at them because he just didn't seem to want to go over, and he was getting hit with everything.
A right hand again from Vargas. Khan's chin up in the air, and he is going to meet fire with his own fire. Trying to poke out the jab there. Vargas. Khan in and out quickly, utilising the ropes.
Well, there's the right hand as early as round 2. Wide open. I mean, pouring with the jab there, Amir Khan, and Vargas was able to just hit him.
It's made Khan into the 5th round. Second fight in the comeback since the 4th. Body shots are good though from Khan. Up to the head. Look at this combination. Vargas can't deal. When he accelerates like that, Khan.
Well, this is what Khan's got, that speed and accuracy.
Oh, big right hand. He's in trouble on the ropes here, Vargas. It's non-stop punishment. There's a cut to his nose. Terry O'Connor tries to pull them apart. And there's plenty of time left in the 5th here for Khan to get the job done.
Whirlwind attack there from Amir Khan, landing with a lot of accurate blows, and the face of Vargas tells a story from that one combination alone. Badly caught on the bridge of the nose.
Vargas digging in, launching in his own body shots. Great action fight here in Birmingham. Huge spirit from Vargas, trying to stick in there with Khan, hoping to launch another big one, but Khan's all over him again.
Well, that's what Khan does so well. He's able to just overwhelm his opponent with fast, accurate combinations, and he just turns the fight on his head. We've seen it time and time again. When he doesn't get that success,
that was low.
Well, there's the fast hands and the blistering speed that we talked about earlier with Amir Khan. When he puts them combinations together, I mean, he's put together a good combo there. Now he goes to work as he backs up Vargas on the ropes. And this is where the damage is done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 punches unanswered. But, you know, Vargas has got a good defence, but then punches are going through that defence.
Weren't quite sure whether he could be totally dominant. Do you think he will become a world champion again on this evidence?
Well, he's looking good, isn't he? But you have to, you know, be honest and realistic about the level of opposition in front of him. Vargas, when he stepped up to world level himself, he's been KO'd and been beaten badly. That was a low blow there from Khan on the blind side of the referee. Vargas making no complaint.
Extremely gritty, but there are so many a big level above this. The likes of Errol Spence and Keith Thurman and Terence Crawford and Sean Porter and Danny Garcia, who fight later tonight. Vargas, though, putting everything into this fight. It's a terrific effort. It really is. As he swings from the hip. Yeah, Khan staying tight, Cole.
Yeah, Vargas working the body quite well there, but Amir Khan sitting back quite comfortably behind his defence, shaking his head. And, you know, he didn't think he'd be getting caught with his shot and hitting the floor.
You could hardly find anybody who gave Samuel Vargas a real chance of winning this fight beforehand.
Yeah, Vargas has really given us a good performance, really, a great performance. He's put Khan down and he's answered everything back. He doesn't look too concerned. And that's sometimes his undoing, but that's what makes him so exciting. But it's a good attitude.
Another right hand for Vargas.
And again, he's getting caught hot far too frequently now, Amir Khan. Vargas, when he feels these shots land, he'll be feeling confident. And Amir Khan's in a place now where he's not been for a long time, into round 7. Vargas smiling, seems to be still enjoying himself, seems to be soaking up these quality punches from Amir Khan.
Well, he's showing a great chin, isn't he? Seeing as Errol Spence and Danny Garcia took him out. First of all, he's got to get through the last few rounds against a very determined Samuel Vargas.
It's better than to sit on ropes, but that's when Vargas will detonate that overhand right. And if it connects, I'm not sure it's got the full power at this stage. of the fight, but I think Khan still can be hurt.
Manoeuvring around the ring quite nicely, right hand from Khan. Has he taken his best punches, Vargas, and is he now believing that if he gets him into 10, 11, 12, he can beat him up in terms of stamina?
You can see his work rate's dropped massively. He's on his back foot and he's not really willing to sit and exchange and throw. I mean, this is the championship rounds where really you should be stepping it up and taking over. Good work there from Khan.
That's what Joe Goosen wanted him to do. He said, but so too Vargas. And Vargas is the one trying to force it as Khan comes back with a right hand. The accuracy still with Khan and the hand speed retaining.
Maybe Khan's not got that in him now, these championship rounds. At this stage of his career, I know he's only 31, but it's the miles on the clock, not the age.
Yep, hard fights. Vargas has had tough defeats to come back from, but not as tired, but ever so competitive. Hasn't quite got the class at times, has he, Vargas?
No, it's quite limited, especially now in the late stage of the fight when you start to tire and hold your feet and start to run out. He's not sending out a message to the top boys. The top boys will not be concerned when they're watching Amir Khan this evening.
Yeah, that big list of welterweights. The Spencers, the Thurmans, the Garcias, as Vargas tries to get another of these right hands going. This is big hooks and huge pressure, and Khan just has to hold there in his own corner.
Still giving Amir Khan a real fair workout here this evening.
What would have happened if Kell Brook had been in the ring with him tonight?
Well, Kell Brook, at his best, you've seen him. He can land accurate blows. I've spotted him. He's a quality operator, full of talent. And he'd look to get Khan out of there, and he's got that strength to do it.
Would Brook have knocked out Khan on this performance?
A good Kell Brook, yes.
Won pretty much everything in terms of rounds, but the effort and commitment of Sammy Vargas has been spot on, and hasn't exposed some weaknesses in Khan as he goes for the grandstand finish. As you're right, you can't criticise it too much, but it's what the others at the top level are thinking. If you compare it to what Garcia and Spence did to Vargas, of course, it's not going to look good. And the second round knockdown, but he's getting the job done. Vargas.
Well, early on, he looked sharp. He looked effective. Then he got clipped and went over. Bad sign to go over for somebody like Vargas, who's not a puncher. Put him over, he looked hurt. He's been saved by the bell twice, really, Amir Khan, in this fight. A Keith Thurman, a Garcia, a Porter even. I mean...
Well, the crowd erupt. They are Amir Khan fans, and they are celebrating.
We go to the scorecards. Marcus McDonald, 119-108. Stephen Gray, 119-109. John Latham, 118-110. All three scorecards go to the winner by unanimous decision. The fighting pride of both in England, Amir.